Hello, welcome to Accounting Hub. I'm Professor George Scarping, PhD in Accounting, and our topic today is Z-scores on Tableau. So, what is a Z-score? It's a standardized value commonly called a Z-score that provides a relative measure of the distance and observations from the mean, which is independent of the units of measurement. So here it doesn't matter if we are talking about currencies, if you are talking about units, if you are talking about hours, if you are talking about grades, the z-scores, they are 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. So they have no units. And the z-score is the ith observation in a data set that is calculated as follows. Z equal the observation minus mean divided by standard deviation. If we go on Tableau, this is the formula. So copy and paste, that is what I will be doing here now. I copy and paste this formula. I assume that. Okay, let's see. So first of all, what do we need? We need an Excel data. So here I grab two stock exchanges. NASDAQ in the US and Ibovespa, that is the index for B3, the stock exchange in Brazil, my home country. And a series of data here. On Excel, the dates must be in order. On Tableau, it doesn't. Okay, so it doesn't matter the order. Tableau will order it daily. So, okay, let's close it. And let's open Tableau. So Microsoft Excel, Z-scores on Tableau. And here we are. The sheet is here because we have only one, NASDAQ and Ibovespa. How do we do the Z-score? So first of all, we need to add a calculated field. How do we do that? Oops. Analysis. Create calculated field. So let's create one for NASDAQ and one for Ibovespa. So Z, NASDAQ. And then the formula. However, instead of field, we add the NASDAQ. Instead, so NASDAQ minus the average of NASDAQ divided by the standard deviation of NASDAQ. And here the calculation contains errors. We have some problems, but when we go here, the calculation is valid. So it will show us no error formula. So okay, and now let's create the second z-score, analysis, create calculated field, Z, Ibovespa, and here we can type it if we want to. I copy and paste only because it's easier. Okay, a lot of errors because there is no field called field. So here, Ibo, and then Tableau provides an autofill here. Ibovespa, and then here, and we can do the Z for everything, all series that we want. Okay, now let's create a chart. So first of all, let's create our data. However, do we want yearly or day? And here, what is the difference between this and this? If we go here, month, May, we have 2 years, 2021, 2022. They will combine May of both months. The same as days. If you go on day, we'll combine all of day first, day second, day third, and so on. So we go on this one here, month, and then we go all of our month, and so on. So we go here on day. And then the z-score for Ibovespa. And here is what we have. Oh, we have some dispersion here. So here some dispersions and so on. Let's see what we have. The numerator represents the distance and the denominator and so on. And then a z-score of 1 means that the observation is one standard deviation to the right of the mean. Z-score of minus 1.5 means that observation is 1.5 standard deviation to the left of the mean. And why it is so important? Before we go here, let's delete. Let's add date, and let's add the both. And then here, and then on show me, let's combine them. Oops. So here, we cannot go there. Very different approach. Oh, it's Z. I don't want the Z. I want Ibovespa and Nasdaq. So here they have different approaches. So here we combine both. We cannot compare a lot. So what we have here, Nasdaq going up, then going down. Ibovespa was worse here, and then goes, and then here. They are quite close. But this is not a good one because they are different scales. Here, if we grab our data, 1522, does it mean that Brazilian stock market is better than the US? No, not at all. Or less volatile or something like that. So here, let's name it raw data. And then the second one here, so let's go on date, and then the z-scores. Bovespa and Nasdaq, and then on show me, because here we have two axes. Let's combine both. It is this chart here. We are combining both. So here, Ibovespa here is more volatile because here the standard deviation and so on, we measure the volatility of these data. The closest to zero, the less volatile they are because approximately 68% of the observations fall within one standard deviation, so between -1 and or -1 and +1, 95 between -2 and +2, and almost 199.7 -3 and +3. And here we can see it. So the scores. So here, positively volatile for Nasdaq, and then here March 2022, Ukrainian war and a lot of other problems. It goes US stock market down. Brazil stock market kind of the opposite. Recovery post-COVID, not so good, but then the war arrives and here some ups, and then down. And so it's performing better considering the volatility of these numbers. And then we can go on these kind of here as well, or better here. And then we have our numbers combining dots instead of and then let's swap here. So kind of dots, but not that pretty. So the or here, and then we can combine them here. So we have some numbers, or the best one in my opinion, that is these ones. Or when we have our box and whiskers, then we can find out outliers based on the standard deviation as well. So guys, that's it. That's our z-scores on Tableau. Not that straightforward because we need a calculated field and with a huge formula. So maybe I think this one is one of the few cases where Excel is better or more straightforward than Tableau. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Questions or comments, leave it here or email me at jscarping@gmail.com. Have a very nice day and God bless you.